some months ago. Once again, you get these police out here on this new force, these rookie police. And what happened, they go to the point as though they jump to conclusion. They always jump to conclusion, then they always want to call it as my fault. And the first thing they want to say, oh, he got a pow, or he got a pow. And then when they find out they didn't have it, then they try to justify it. Once again, when it comes to us, clear people always see us as a threat, regardless of what we got. What we got, something, whatever we might be having. All it was a phone looked like it was a pow, or it was a drink in his hand, or some Skittles in his hand. It's always one thing about it. We got to stop letting these police officers think they can dictate stuff and do things from us, and then we just let it go, unanswered. We've been doing that for so many long. They've been doing it, getting away with it over and over and over. Anyway, this is a story of a police officer found this day in court in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and it was found guilty. Now I don't know what now he gonna get any time or not. Y'all know how they play games when it comes to these guys, but at the end of the day, we get right to this video. So make sure y'all like, share it. Not only that, leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this situation. You think he should have been found guilty, or you think he was right or wrong for what he did to this young man that was unarmed, totally unarmed, back turned and everything. But it is what it is. We're gonna get right to this video.
Found guilty of attempted murder for shooting toward the back of an unarmed.
You heard it, the back, not the front. Check it out.
I'm Michelle March. That verdict came down just a short time ago. Our Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell was in the courtroom. He joins us now live from Upper Marlboro with the very latest. Brad,
That's
what was
the
the deciding factor in this case?
Now, according to the judge, the deciding factor was very simply that this officer, his actions were not reasonable, and he had no right to use deadly force because the person that he encountered did not pose a threat to him. Look, from the very start, from within minutes of this shooting happening, my sources were telling me that there were problems here. Not that this was an accidental discharge of a gun, but that the officer and everybody involved immediately realized that the trigger never should have been pulled.
At all.
The entire incident was captured on Bowie Police Sergeant Robert Warrington's dash cam. It was September 12th, 2024. Warrington was on patrol when he saw a car stopped on the shoulder.
And this happened in 24, and they just take him to court in 26. Make it make sense, people.
There was a problem when a man approached from across the roadway. The man, later identified as Nathaniel Richardson, walked past the officer, quickly explaining that he had stopped to pick up a hat which blew off as he drove. You can see and hear what happens next.
Listen. He's not a good shooter. He definitely need to go practice some more. You hear what the police said?
I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
He was hit, though, that gunshot
He
did
is sorry.
strike a passing vehicle. And despite the officer's quick apology, weeks later, then State's Attorney Aisha Grayboy announced Warrington's indictment for attempted second-degree murder.
It's important that those have been sworn to protect and serve the public really value life.
And Wednesday, after a two-day trial, Judge Crystal Abbas determined that since Richardson posed no threat, Officer Warrington's use of deadly force was not, quote, objectively reasonable given the totality of the circumstances, and therefore he is guilty of attempted second-degree murder.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
He remains free until sentencing later this summer. He and his lawyers left the courthouse without comment.
You hear that?
So the victim in this case, Nathaniel Richardson, his mother, spoke for the family.
We're happy with the outcome. It's unfortunate that two lives completely changed in an instant, but hopefully some counseling, growth, and healing, everybody will be okay in the end.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing. The crazy thing about this is always our people always talking about he needs counseling. No, he don't need counseling. That they be fired, never to come back.
Getting our first look at some.
I want y'all to check this out again. It's our people always talk some of this crazy, unnecessary stuff. Oh, he need counseling. He need more training. When you put him out on the streets to protect and serve, to do things for the public, he's supposed to have all that training already.
Dramatic police body camera video. This shows the moment a Bowie police officer fired his gun on busy Collington Road. This happened last month in the middle of the morning rush hour. No one was injured in the shooting, but the body camera video you're about to see here is difficult to watch. We want to warn you in advance. Tonight, The officer who fired the shot, a 12-year veteran of the force, is facing multiple charges, including attempt.
Time out. This man been on the force 12 years and don't know how to conduct himself. But we always want to justify. Oh, I'm sorry. He said he's sorry. Sorry for what? If you'd have took this man life, this man had his whole family, his girlfriend and his 2 children was in the car also waiting. That's all this man went to go retrieve a hat that flew out the window. Make it make sense, people.
Murder. News Force Jackie Benson has been combing through the footage, and she joins us now with what it shows. Jackie?
Well, Leon, I have not seen anything like this before.
And you never will.
It is absolutely shocking, and it is a key part of why this officer is being charged with attempted second-degree murder, according to the state's attorney. Now, as you said, a warning. This is very graphic. It's hard to look at.
No, it ain't hard to look at.
No one was physically injured, but it is traumatic, and we're going to let you watch about 30 seconds this entire encounter so that you can make your own conclusions.
Oh, we already made it. I don't know if he'll get any jail time. That's the thing. Out of nowhere. She taking me to the hospital and turned his back and almost executed. He's sorry. I guess you is sorry.
Now, that was the scene, okay? September 12th,
blew that
8
man
o'clock
back
in the morning. That white SUV was parked on the side of the road. The man's girlfriend and children were in that vehicle.
Wow.
He says he'd gotten out to go and retrieve a hat that was on the side of the road. Now, we spoke to him. News Force Darcy Spencer spoke to him within days of when this happened. Here's what he had to say.
I thought I died on that highway.
You thought you were hit by this gunfire?
Yes. As soon as my ears started ringing, I turned around and asked the officer, why did he shoot me?
Wow. Yeah, that's terrible.
The officer involved, Sergeant.
Yeah, we're going to get another one. And you're going to really trip out on this one. You got to check this one. This more going to show you more of it, you know. It's not going to show you like little parts and everything. This going to show you more detailed, you know. I guess that whoever this blog is, they definitely got the good, better, you know, better footage of it. Put it that way. Look at this one. Check it out. This is from his car. You gotta check this out. You gotta see it. This happened in Bowie, Maryland, Route 50. Down by Bowie Town Center. For the people that live here in DMV.
$210 76 Avenue. BM 197 southbound on the 50 bridge.
And watch it closely now. This is 12-year veteran now. This is 12 years. This guy been here for 12 years. He's been veteran.
You know her? You here to help her? Are you here to help her?
Nah, she taking me to the hospital.
Over here. You got a gun. What I do? You got a gun.
I don't have a gun.
210. Send me another unit.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that? We're gonna get that off the side of the road.
210.
Did you see how quickly this escalated? Do you see how the cops constantly live in fear and do stuff like this to rationalize it? How they try to make excuses for their brutality? This video, captured by police body cam and posted by YouTube channel Police Activity, shows Bowie Police Sergeant Robert Warrington arriving on the scene to a stopped vehicle, asking a man a question, and then immediately going into fight or flight mode. With the support, by the way, of a lethal weapon on his hip. He uses it, claiming the man had a firearm himself when he did not. The most recent update goes as follows. Robert Warrington, the sergeant, would be indicted. The charge, attempted murder. The stop would occur on Collington Road. The reason for the stop car, the man got out to retrieve his hat
flew out the window
because it blew away. Is that a reason to shoot somebody? No. His girlfriend and children were in the car, by the way. Imagine how scarred they are now. Imagine what this does to the youngins in the world who have to experience stuff like this, which are
Now, I hate to say,
now that shot Warrington fired.
Now, you think if that was a clear person, he would have did that? I mean, I'm just saying, if that was a clear young boy that got in the car, that just this one, his head flew out the window, he got out the car, went to go retrieve his hat, walked past him, and said, he said, "Are you here to help?" He said, "No, I'm just, she taking him to the hospital." As soon as he went past him, wow, oh, he got a pow. He got a pow. Come on, man. Don't they do this every day to us, man? Now we know, okay, he found guilty. Now we know if he's gonna do some jail time. That's all I want to know. Is there really gonna be some real justice or a smack on the wrist and say, "Oh, we're gonna give some more training or whatever"?
Report, and that's the case involving Sergeant Robert Warrington of the Bowie, Maryland Police Department. Now, Sergeant Warrington, very unfortunately, was involved in a shooting incident last year. Made the local news. It was a very much talked about incident here locally in the DC metropolitan area for a week or two. And unfortunately, the prosecutor, I think, really overreacted and maybe tried to benefit politically from this whole case and charged Robert Warrington with attempt murder. That's a charge.
Time out. What was it then? You see, I hate to say it. You see how clear people try to justify and take up for each other. The man just said, "Oh, she thinks she just did some political thing just to try to get a political position, and she overblew it, charging with this." Why wasn't it attempted murder? Tell me that. Why wasn't that? Make it make sense, people. You find on if this man would have did that to him, it'd have been the same thing with this officer. If the shoe was on our foot, this young man had fired on police and missed the police, he'd have been charged with what? Come on. And they probably been hopefully trying to bring back the death penalty. I mean, we're gonna keep it 100.
That's not even self-defense.
Yeah, that's not even self-defense.
Would result in likely decades in prison. Now, Sergeant Warrington is a really good guy. He grew up in the Bowie, Maryland community. He loves that community. He supports it, and he loves serving that community. He didn't intend to go out that day and get involved in an incident that would require the use of his firearm.
He thought he was.
Unfortunately, that's what happened. Good news, nobody was hurt. Nobody was killed.
Vacation time.
Not a single person sustained an injury as a result of this incident. But the prosecutor, who's named Aishka Bradeboy, it appears that she saw this as an opportunity to score some political points by appearing to be really hard on law enforcement officers, which sadly can bring politicians some political advantage. And it looks like that's what she did. She came down really hard with very, very serious charges for this case that are completely unwarranted. She was in the middle of an election for higher office, county executive, which she did win, and she's now the county executive, and there's a new prosecutor. We really hope that they will take a new look at this case.
Take a look at this. Insane stuff here. Scoring political points. No one was harmed. These cannot be your defenses.
Wow.
But it appears it is. At first, I gotta be real. I thought that video was satire.
Once again, I don't want to let this joke get in my face. It's terrible. But like I said, it is what it is, man. One thing about these clear people, I tell you, man, every day they take up for each other 110%. We're the only ones that gonna do some marching, man, doing parades and doing nothing. Just run our mouth, and you want to let these people give us a few $100, if not a couple of $1 million, sweeping them for the road, just like he said. After this thing, nobody got hurt, as he say, and after a week or two, like I always tell people, after 7 days, whatever happened to you in life or whatever we've seen in life, or somebody did this, 7 days is gone. I promise you that. Anything right now, I don't give a damn how important it is. Anything that you see happen today, 7 days later, it is over with. Nobody talks about it. It's over. It's out and it's gone. Just like what's his sister name? There was pretty much murdered out there in Bowie, Maryland, by the immigrant. What's his name? Takar Thompson. Thompson. Thomas or Thompson. Thompson, I think.
Thompson.
Thompson. Anyway, she was, she was by illegal immigrant. You don't hear that about that no more. I believe, I don't know if her family got paid off or they just ain't even talk about no more. We ain't even hear no more about whether that this guy went to court over the deport him. 9 times out of 10, they ain't do nothing to deport him. And he's gonna be back.
Full interaction.
This is crazy.
So you can
This
watch
is
how it
crazy.
unfolded.
This is crazy. Look at this. He's just saying, is he here to help? Look what he's saying.
She taking me to the hospital.
Watch this. Come on.
You got a gun. What I do? What I do? You got a gun. I don't have a gun.
Wow.
Shoot
Yes, what the hell you
Somebody
do?
another unit.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was the scene, September 12th, around 8 a.m. on Collington
Well,
Road
that
near
is
Route
vicious.
50 in Bowie. The officer had stopped to check on a white SUV parked on the side of the road. A close look at the body cam
This is
video
wild,
prior
man.
to the shooting
Wow,
shows
the
the
word,
man
bro.
holding
This is
his
terrible,
right hand across his stomach. In his left hand, he holds a white cloth or t-shirt with what appears to be blood on it. A few days later, News 4's Darcy Spencer spoke to the man who was shot at. He did not want his face shown or his name used. He said he was trying to retrieve this hat, which had blown away, while his girlfriend and children sat in the SUV.
You thought you were hit by this gunfire?
Yes. As soon as my ears stopped ringing, I turned around and asked the officer, why did he shoot me?
He says he instinctively pulled out his phone to try and capture some record of the shocking incident.
Why did your officer shoot at me for no reason? Yes, sir.
The gunshot hit a passing minivan on Collington Road.
But
Luckily,
see, I gotta back this up a little bit. But you see how aggressive, they still talking aggressive, this man. This man could have lost his life. He had his 2 children in the car, his girlfriend in the car. This lady was just taking him to the hospital. And he said, why your officer shoot me? Now our officer got on the still aggressive with him. Man, come on, man. You're in a world of trouble, like up to your ass, and you still talking crazy, man. Make it make sense. Just listen to this one more time. Listen.
As soon as my ears stopped ringing, I turned around and asked the officer.
Officer still ain't just,
He says
still
he
trying to get
instinctively
aggressive.
pulled out his phone to try and capture some record of the shocking incident.
Why did your officer shoot at me for no reason? Yes, sir.
The gunshot hit a passing minivan on Collington Road.
Man,
Luckily,
they has no
no one
sympathy.
was
Saying
injured.
clear people has no
Prince George's
sympathy.
County State's Attorney Aisha Breakpoint.
The video that was provided by the Bowie City Police Department, it speaks for itself.
Pretty much.
The actions were not in line with the training or the general orders of the Bowie City Police Department.
Bowie Police Chief Dwayne Preston issued a
He's
statement that reads in
he's
part,
famous for
I
wanting
support
to
the
help
grand
other people.
jury's independent, objective process. Sergeant Warrington will be suspended without pay. The statement goes on to say, I want to thank the community for their patience and support throughout this investigation.
You know what? I'm surprised he said what he said. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's crazy. And this is the type of world we living in, where as though people can do crazy stuff and they get away with it and they suspend them while pay. I'm surprised they didn't say they would suspend them until further investigation or just suspend them with pay, like they always do. But 9 times out of 10, these officers do this on a regular. This ain't nothing small. A lot of the officers do these type of things to get off. You know what I mean? Get off meaning they go on a vacation for a week or 2, maybe a month, until they investigate. They still get paid while there's stuff going on with it. But at the end of the day, I'm surprised he got suspended without pay. It is what it is. But once again, this man's a 12-year veteran. He knew better. He did what he wanted to do. He made a bad decision, and then he got to deal with the consequences behind it. But once again, you see how clear people, nobody got hurt. So what did he get fired for? Why did you go to the screen and charge him with attempt to M? What did it look like? Make it make sense, people. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all leave a comment. Tell me what y'all think, man. This is ridiculous. But it is happening. This is the world we living in. This is definitely the world we living in, and people think that it's cool to do it. Like I said, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem we do it, and that's real talk.